Guys tired of visiting those same boring cities with nothing to do? Everyone in here will travel at some point in their lives, and why not make it a vacation you'll never forget? All of us here are agents for Travel for the Low Agency and have done countless hours of research about the locations that we will cover. Today we will inform you about the possible vacation spots for your next getaway paradise. We will cover the following U.S. cities. Here is Agent Brady covering the highlights of Detroit, one of the four cities.
Thanks, Angel. So what's the worst part about planning a vacation? It's obviously finding the right place to stay, right? According to the Economic Collapse blog that I accessed on December 2nd of this year, there's about 78,000 vacant homes in Detroit. So finding a place with us is going to be pretty easy. We'll be able to find the best place for you that fits your own needs. So forget paying $100, $200 a night to stay at a hotel, because in Detroit there's many houses that you can just buy straight out for $500 or less. Detroit is all about saving money, which most of us are as well. As 40% of their streetlights don't work, only 1/3 of their ambulances are running, and local police stations are closed for about 16 hours a day. If you're one of the people who love intensity and adrenaline, then Detroit is a perfect getaway for people who like to live on the edge. The crime rate's 5 times more than the national average, so it's all right if you accidentally break the law or commit a small crime, because today police only solve about less than 10% of the crimes committed, and the police will take about an average of 56 minutes to get to the spot from the call. Detroit is the what's to do in Detroit? Well, besides watching the Detroit Lions lose every single Sunday, you're more than welcome to go walk along the only 1/3 of the parks available to the public, or you can visit one of the 70 Superfund hazardous waste sites there. Detroit is the perfect destination for those who want a little excitement in their lives. So come on down to Detroit and book your next vacation, and like the police say, enter at your own risk. So now I'm going to turn it over to Agent Ginto, who's going to talk about our next popular destination, Los Angeles.
Thank you, Agent B. Now, I know that every single one of you is tired of living in this cold weather. Like yesterday, it was so cold and it was so windy, it blew me all the way to Los Angeles. Right? It was crazy. I had to catch a flight to get back and to do this speech right here. Now, I have 5 things to say that why you should consider Los Angeles to be one of your places to go, to consider on your next vacation. Alright, first is the traffic. According to an article I accessed on December 2nd of 2017 called Why I Am Leaving Los Angeles by Alex, traffic is probably the worst thing in Los Angeles. Which I don't think is really bad, because in traffic, if you're stuck in traffic, you can, eat, you can relax, listen to music, have fun, enjoy the beauty of the environment. You can see the wildfires going on in Los Angeles. And second thing is the beaches. At the beaches, it's overcrowded and it's highly patrolled, which is also a good thing, because overcrowded means you can meet new people, enjoy the beach, and still be safe and secure. 3 is the weather. It is hot out there, man. That's good, because over here it's cold, and I'd rather be sweat and living than freezing and dying, because it's cold here. Alright. 4th is the overpriced. If you want to live like a high, if you want to live like a rich person, you can go over there where everything is overpriced. You can buy a pack of gum for like $1 over here. Over there it's probably like $5. And the last thing are the people. People over there are eccentric. They are full of energy. You can meet like a lot of cool people, and bad people. From cool people, you learn cool stuff. Bad people, you can learn bad stuff, which should make you a good person overall. And those are the 5 things that why you should consider Los Angeles to be your next destination. Now on to Agent Freddy to talk about the city of the cold, freezing Chicago.
Thank you, Agent Ginto. Alright, are you guys tired of going to the same cities, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, or even those cities in Florida? Do you guys like living on the edge? well, you guys should consider Chicago. It has a lot of things that make you live on the edge. To start off, you know, everyone likes going to the Bean, everyone likes going to the city, but why not go to the south side? You might get shot. You might live. Who knows, you know? I think that's pretty fun. Another thing that we have here is gas. Gas is always high. Why pay $20 in another country, in another city in the United States when you can pay $40, $50? Hey, why are you spending all that money on useless things? Pay more for gas, man. Another thing is taxes. Have you guys ever gotten Subway, bought in a foot long, says it's a $5 foot long? It ends up being like $11.99. You guys ever tried that? Another thing is the weather, man. Chicago weather, I tell you, is the best. You can go to any other city and you'll experience two seasons at most. Chicago, you can experience all 4 seasons within a week. You know, Monday you could be wearing shorts. Tuesday it could be 20 degrees outside. You'll probably get hypothermia if you wear shorts. You know, Wednesday you could be wearing that hoodie with shorts. And then you can have that spring little vibe. Another thing we have here in Chicago are sports. You know, the Bulls haven't made the playoffs in a couple of seasons. You know, I don't think we've been good since Derrick Rose. But, you know, we can always argue that we had Michael Jordan. That's never going to fade away. The White Sox, you know, I think the name says it all. Chicago Fire, a lot of people don't even know that. Soccer's not a sport in America. And, you know, we had the Cubs. We had like over 100 years not winning, but we won. We might win again in 100 years. There's actually a term to define all these sports in Chicago, and it's called, a phrase to define the sports in Chicago. It's called disappointed but not surprised. So if you guys want to go to a game, enjoy a good game where we end up losing, go to Chicago. Another thing here is the dropout rate. According to the article, admitting dropouts were miscounted. Chicago lowers graduation rates by Becky Vivea, which I accessed December 1st, 2017. The graduation rate in 2014 was 66.3%. That's less than 2/3. So that means 1/3 of us right here, we could just drop out. Isn't that exciting? You could either be really smart or you could be nobody. I think that's great. Another thing that makes Chicago great is the slang. We have a lot of words here that have double meanings. Bet, you know, that typically means gamble. This means assurance here in Chicago. Foo-foo, I don't know what foo-foo means anywhere else. In Chicago, that means, you know, that's bad. You know, foo-foo just means that's fake. We also have lick. You know, lick, everyone thinks it's something you do with your tongue. Here it just means basically you steal, you caught a deal, you know. We also have popped. You know, pop typically means when you pop something like a balloon. Here in Chicago means you're ugly. We also have tweaking. You know, tweaking, people think that means, I actually don't know what people think that means anywhere else, but here it means you're either off drugs or you just said something so dumb. The last word is decent. You know, decent just means average or below average. Here in Chicago, we use it to describe things that are great. So next time you want to go somewhere, go to Chicago. It's decent. Last but not least, Agent Angel will go over the delightful fact about Phoenix, Arizona.
All right, so Phoenix, Arizona is a marvelous location to visit. If you love exotic creatures like scorpions, rattlesnakes, and even coyotes, all these creatures will give you a warm welcome. Phoenix is known for the Valley of the Sun, with temperatures up to 100 degrees or more. How about that for a suffocating weather? Those of you who love to tan, you know, how about bragging about your sunburn to all your friends? Be like, I have the coolest sunburn, better than yours. According to Moving to Phoenix on lifestorage.com, that I accessed December 6th, living in Phoenix is 4.5% more expensive than the national average. Who wouldn't want to spend more money on a home? Not to mention, all the homes are beige and lack color. How beautiful. Today we informed you about Detroit, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Phoenix, all the cities that you should consider for your next vacation getaway. So act fast, book now, book your vacation now, and have yourself a merry little Christmas.